Hey Ricky, hope you're having a splendid day. I found this article you might find interesting. It's in Slate, the care and feeding section, entitled, "I'm shocked by what parents are supposedly doing with potty training now. My daughter's report from the daycare trenches is unbelievable." So this is a write-in advice column, advice by Rebecca Onion. Um, I honestly thought this article was from The Onion, but it's from Slate. So let's jump in. I'm extremely perplexed by what children today are not, or why children today are not being potty trained. The state of Utah wants to implement a law stating that a child is required to be potty trained to enter kindergarten. Why on God's green earth is this kind of law required in 2024? My daughter worked in a daycare a few years back, and they said that they worked with the 2-year-olds to help potty train the kids, but there was no follow through with the parents when they went home. I'm so gobsmacked and perplexed. My daughter who is 34 years old, is forever saying people don't want children, they want dolls that they expect others to train and raise. Signed, Gobsmacked. Dear Gobsmacked, generally speaking, I do not put much stock in any opinion about, quote, American parents writ large that holds that they want others to train and raise their kids. People looking in from the outside, yes, even daycare workers like your daughter can't know much about what is happening in a family, given how little social support American parents of young children get compared to families in other similarly wealthy countries. Well, I wonder why. You guys don't want to pay taxes for anything. Anyway, wealthy countries, hearing from people that we want others to train and raise our kids makes me feel like blowing a gasket. Good Lord, so what if we do a little help here? Regarding this situation, I just edited a piece for Slate.com on this very Utah law. There's a link. We're going to have to go to that one later because that's the first inception level. There's another one after this. Anyway, where did I leave off? The pediatric urologist who co-wrote the piece said he had seen this complaint. Kids in kindergarten aren't toilet trained because their parents don't care. He sees that pop up in their media for at least a decade. When his co-writer tried to get firm data on the number of kindergarten teachers who registered this complaint from the Utah legislator who proposed this law, the legislator did not supply, at least not within the 4 or 5 days between his interview and our publication of the article. The urologist thinks that any kids in kindergarten who still do have accidents may be experiencing a very specific medical problem that's poorly understood and more common than you think. And there's the other article. We'll get to that after I finish this one. I will add that there's a substantial current of belief in contemporary gentle parenting. Yes, I know it's annoying. That holds that pushing to train children between the ages of 1.5 and 3, setting timers, creating stickers, having no pants weekends, putting kids on potties, bribing them with candy to stay here. Wait a second. Bribing kids to stay on potties on no pants weekend sounds like a pedophile. But anyway, so they're saying that that stuff isn't necessary and can be counterproductive. Yes, making your kid run around naked for candy is counterproductive. I agree. Read more into this idea if your mind is not open to it here. Parents from your daughter's former daycare who, quote, did not follow through with their children at home might have this set of beliefs in mind. We ourselves did not train our child except for making available underpants, little potties, board books about the process, and any parental help she wanted. Wow, you guys went over and above. Holy crap. No pun intended. She did it herself, was very proud, and was completely done by the age of 3.5. Anyway, we did it. Did we look like we didn't care from the outside for about a year? Maybe. Oh well. Parents whose daycare require 3-year-olds to be, quote, trained may not be able to do this. But that's the daycare that's in the wrong, not the parents. Just my 2 cents. So now we'll go to the toilet rules. What the actual cause. These kids aren't having trouble controlling their bladder. This urologist is saying that they actually, where is it? They are toilet trained. And the parents, yeah, it's not the parents, but these kids who are having wetting and soiling accidents, um, they're, these are symptoms of chronic constipation, a symptom that's misunderstood, overlooked, and underrated. And it sort of sounds like it makes pseudo sense. He says, hey, if you've got a giant grapefruit-sized stool, it might press against your bladder, so some urine might squirt out and stuff in inopportune moments. But that wouldn't explain the soiling accidents because you're constipated, right? Anyway, so this guy's trying to say, and he's obviously an ass doctor who gets paid by, playing with these kids' asses when they're not constipated and saying that they are, or whatever he does. Oh man, I forgot where it was. Screw this thing. Let's go to the next one because there's the follow-on article for why is your child constipated? Because we live in the 21st century. On a forum for childhood constipation, a mom recently posted, my daughter has been struggling with constipation for 6 years now, and I've been to a lot of doctors. Now I have an appointment with the new GI doctor, and I want to eliminate each and everything that may cause constipation. What kind of blood work and exam should I ask for to find the reason for constipation? I hear this a lot. I specialize in training children with bedwetting and poop accidents, enuresis and encupresis, I believe, and virtually all of my patients prove via x-ray to be severely constipated. I love how he has to use x-rays. Obviously that costs extra. These kids are so stuffed with stool that their rectums have stretched more than twice their normal diameter. When I show their parents the child's x-ray, they inevitably ask, how did my child get so constipated? What caused this? What test should I get? Parents assume there must be some medical explanation, something related to gut health, or gluten, or a virus, or a colon motility disorder, or if the child pees constantly, the parents suspect diabetes. Anyway, here's the deal. In virtually all cases, and he says he's going to cover it. I won't get into the exceptions. The answer cannot be found in lab tests. The explanation is more basic. We live in the 21st century. So I'm expecting him to be saying things like, yeah, our diet and all that. But what he says is, in our modern society, tons of kids need help pooping. I had no idea. I thought that kids poop their pants automatically, and we actually taught them not to. But okay, buddy. And asking why is like asking why so many kids need braces. The modern diet and lifestyle, our concept of decency, you can't just poop anywhere. Look, animals don't either, you idiot. You think they go to it? Oh my God. Anyway, the modern toilet, which takes us out of the natural squat position, I'll give you that one, okay. Our approach to potty training that must meet preschool deadline. Well, do you want kids throwing feces at each other like monkeys? Come on. When the modern human brain is confronted with all this, high rates of constipation are inevitable. Where? I must have lived in some crazy, weird neck of the woods where, people didn't have this. Or maybe they all just hid it. I don't know. Basically, we're all too smart for our own good. It would not occur to a cat or to our prehistoric ancestors to delay pooping when the urge strikes, except cats go in a litter box if you're not jerks to them. That they're jerks to us, but they're totally fine with being like, I'll just knock their shit over. I'm not going to poop on it. Well, I mean, if they don't feed me, then a free game. But anyway, but today's humans, particularly human children, constantly postpone pooping. Yeah, because those Neanderthals, when they were chasing down like a saber-toothed tiger, there was just poop flying out their rectums, man. To lose weight and stuff, or make them run faster, I guess. Anyway, the urge, he's getting way too technical. I'm not even halfway through this page. Basically, it turns out this guy's some charlatan who, I don't know if you guys had it in Britain, but over here about 10 years ago, there were these guys trying to do this, hey, you've got about like 5 pounds of poop in your rectum stuck there like spackle or paste. Come into our butt blasters clinic and we'll put a fire hose up your ass and clean you out, kind of thing. Only $29.95 or whatever, yeah. So this is some huge thing that they're trying to get this scam, and Slate's in on it. Oh my God. Anyway, I thought that was great. I've got some more coming, but this has been, whoa, shit, 10 minutes. Anyway, I'll let you get back to whatever you're doing. Have a great one, buddy. Talk to you later.